Welcome to PFlax in the Morning, episode 2. Yesterday was incredible. They showed Free to Play, which is a documentary that you won't get to see yet, but will be out soon, about being a Dota 2 professional. I guess in many ways about just being a pro gamer, but especially Dota 2 because it's a relatively new game. It was absolutely superb. It really was. It was done beautifully. It was shot very well. The interviews were excellent. It was cut really well, and they'd intercut these moments where when we were seeing action from the game rather than just a shot of Dota 2, we zoomed in, and it was like a Source filmmaker sort of 3D, but like unbelievable. Yeah, it was absolutely incredible. I was very moved. I cried multiple times, very secretly, in my seat. It was really, really nice because it tells you a story about fear and HYHY and Dendi, and it shows you that the thing with being a pro gamer is that it's a very short career, but you have to commit to it absolutely. And these kids put, at the time of their lives when they're doing this, they put their future at stake. They have to potentially give up their education for a while, take a break at least, and you can't sort of stop playing for 6 months and then pick it up and be fine again in a week. You have to commit years of your life to this game, and you might not make that much money doing it. And it was interesting because, of course, the impression we get from the pros is that they're all, Superman, and they're all fine and they're not vulnerable or anything like that. They turn up, they play, and if they win, they walk out and they cheer, and if they lose, they just walk out and they go, yeah, better luck next time. But some of these guys had a lot riding on it. Like, their family didn't believe that they should be doing it, that they could do it. Some of them were coming from poor backgrounds, and it was a big gamble. So you realise that a lot of these players that turn up at these tournaments, they're not just people that we should sort of, see as just meat that gets ground up, and then if they lose, we just ship them off and say, haha, better luck next time. These are real people, obviously, but they have real vulnerabilities and they have real problems, just like everybody. So yeah, it was really, really moving, and it was a great film. So when you get the chance to see it, I recommend you see it as soon as you can. We also, of course, we had, we're setting up the semi-final and the final. It was incredible. The games, the tension, the way it went. My three favourite teams are through: Orange, Na'Vi, and Alliance. I think those are my three favourite teams in the tournament, apart from Team Liquid. But those are my three that I think could win. No offence, guys. But those three, I have no idea. I don't think it's possible to call it. Any of those three teams could win it. I'm sure you guys all have your own opinions, but having seen them play and talk to a lot of them as well, you can't predict. You cannot predict. Because what they do one day, they go to sleep and they wake up, and like anybody, they could have a bad day. That's all it takes. Especially if it's like 3 games, you lose 2 games and that's it. And I was talking to Na'Vi, was talking to Puppy and Kuroki yesterday after their games, and they have an interesting take on why they lost and what went wrong and things. And you don't, I'm not going to say what they said, but basically they know that they sort of, can do better. But it's weird because the takes that the players have, we always think it's specifically about the picks. But a lot of the time it's about your mentality, your confidence, your morale. You forget that this is an emotional game. It requires so much concentration and dedication. And if you're not 100% or you're worried, and these guys are on the verge of making a lot of money, making Dota 2 history, becoming Dota celebrities of the highest caliber. Winning the International is like winning the World Cup, the World Series, whatever you want. It's that big for Dota 2. It's that big. So there's a lot at stake. And you can't go into that without some mental, some effect on your brain. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the rest of the tournament. We've got 1 day left, then it's the after show party, which should be fun. My back is killing me, so I'm probably not going to make much of an appearance at the party, but old man PFlax is broken down. Thanks for watching, guys.